welcome to another episode where don't interrupt. I know you think I'm a bit weird, okay? Yeah, we're in Torquay. Come on out here. Now lie down. Good boy. You be a good boy. I'm not talking to you, all right? I'm not talking to you. This is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with. Oh my goodness. We're in Torquay. We had the promise of... we had the promise of good weather, and so far it hasn't materialised, and we're really hoping that it does, because I'm really looking forward to doing this episode. Torquay, I had holidays in Torquay when I was a nipper, and it's going to be fun. It's not a big place, so it should be easily coverable. We came down the night before. This is why I'm in the hotel room. Came down the night before. I'm hoping to get some stuff done later on this afternoon, before the light fails, or just as the light fails, because I really love that. And then in the morning we can be away early and get some more stuff. So thanks for watching. And for subscribing and doing all that stuff that the algorithm loves. And I hope you enjoy the episode. This is my somewhat weather-worn hotel in Torquay. And I literally just walked out the back door onto the garden to give the dog some exercise. You want some exercise, Scout? You're a good boy. And I saw this lovely little bit of blue in this lovely architecture. What could be better? What a start. These reeds are really nice down here, because there's a little light just down underneath here, and he's picking them up really beautifully, and I'm going to take a quick shot of that, I think, before the lights go off. I love this when you get the balance of the ambient light, so you've got detail in the sky and the clouds and everything, but it balances perfectly with the illuminated thing in the foreground. This is really nice shot. I had to move around the corner because I've got, wait there dog, wait there, I've got this horrible health and safety sign, but by come here, good boy, by coming back a little bit, I was able to avoid that. Just got these really nice diagonals. And some uprights, and then the fence dropping down with all its uprights and diagonals as well. It's nice. I don't know how much more I'm going to get done though, because light is dropping so fast. Yeah, there's got to be something out of this. Look at that sky. Just amazing. I might try over on the water over on this side, shoot across that towards the guy in the background. So let's give this a try, I think. So I've just shot this little utility building. Oh my God, look at the skies. I mean, it looks like, we used to say it looks like CGI, but now it says AI. But it's just a beautiful shape, this building. I shot it on the 35 equivalent on my little Xpro3, and it's just the most perfect frame. I don't mind the lamppost, and I even don't mind the red life ring, because normally I hate those things because they're yelling for attention, but I think in this instance I can live with it. See, I can be tolerant. But that's a sweet shot. I think I can go home happy now because, well, no, not home. I can go back to the hotel happy because that's amazing. I might try another shot a bit slightly lower so I get a little bit more of the sky, a little bit more dramatic. So I can talk to you a little bit about this shot because I'm slightly out of the wind. Don't scout, come here, good boy. So that was my point of focus, and my frame just came in at the top, just on this bright wall here, but without this fluorescent tube above it. And it's all spilling down below. Nice top light. My frame came in, I think, just to the right of this window pillar, and then came in just about here, and it's a nice little bit of spatial recession, nice focal point, something organic right in the middle of something very geometric. And I might have a look up here because that looks a bit interesting. So that was good. I can talk to you, seeing as I'm not in a gale. Good morning, fine people of the internet. I'm out with the dog on a hill behind my hotel in Torquay. It's the beginning of day 2. The storm that ran through yesterday has passed and we're now left with these glorious clear skies. So we have good conditions, and I'm up here walking the dog before breakfast. Somebody mentioned that I don't shoot uprights. And there's a very good reason why I don't shoot uprights, is because once you start shooting uprights, it's very difficult to stop your brain thinking in upright. And this is exactly what's happened today. So here we go, here's the dog, little puppy, and there's the sun, the glorious sun. And we're up in these really nice properties. So I'm going to take advantage of this and then wander back down to my hotel, pack, and then get on with the day. Look at that. I love a bit of wet tarmac against the sun. It's so nice. Anyway, we're going to carry on. And I've got to get some breakfast, but that will happen eventually. And that's pretty much all I can think of to say. I'm sorry. So I'm now going to have to try and get myself back into shooting landscape because that's my natural format, and let's face it, it's the one that we actually see the world in, so I think it's appropriate. So I'm going to try hard to get back. But anyway, I don't know, this is probably going to be overexposed, but whoops, let's come down a little bit. Look at that, what a change from yesterday's weather. So I love this, obviously this is some Second World War defences, little huge pillbox actually, but I got this really lovely bit of graffiti in the bottom. I think I managed to avoid that tree, but the rest is just sort of set in this really nice space. And I'm still shooting uprights. Yeah, so I really have to get myself out of this. So I noticed this when I drove in yesterday, and this is definitely going to make pictures from all sorts of spaces. So I think you just leave this one with me for the time being, and I'll give you a little montage. So I'm now going for this shot, and I want somebody walking up this gangway, and I'm shooting it in the wide format because I can, from just here, I can just get this headland out of my frame. So we just have this beautiful bit of architecture going on, and it just needs a body walking through it, and it will be perfect. I think this is probably the best shot I'm going to get out of this thing. There we go. Two people nicely separated, good boy. Silhouettes, look, and a little bit of pointing as well. It's almost like, okay, so just walk up together and point out over to the horizon. And shoot them right in the middle of the frame as well. Got to be really careful to keep the horizon clean. I don't want any of that headland in there. That was perfect. Scout, come here. Good boy. Look at that. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. The question is, am I going to shoot this on the slightly longer lens, the 56? Or do I keep to the 55 on the medium format? So we're going either standard or I think it's 75mm equivalent in full frame. Maybe I wait. If I'm patient, I can do it both ways. But somebody right on the cusp of this this brow. So as ever, I stood and watched this thing for 5 minutes, and there were loads of people walking backwards and forwards, and now none. And I'm going to have to be patient, and the dog's desperate to go across this bridge. I don't know why, but there is a shot in here. It's just a question of finding a sole person to walk right down the middle, and I'm going to wait for that because it's important. The problem, you can see people cross over each other as they walk over, so it's no good. They need to be separated. Look at those shadows, amazing. So I'll just wait for a single person and hope that I can get this shot. Well, that was Sophie, bless her. As she came over, she was trying to keep out of the way because she said that she was in the way. Anyway, I got her email address and I promised I'd send her a copy because that's a sweet shot. It was just what I was waiting for. giant dog. Giant dog. Scout. Scout, come here. Good boy. Good boy. You leave them alone. Good boy. Oh my God. Scout, don't go up the steps. You wait with me. Come here. Come on, good boy. You wait there. Sit. 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 Wait there. Hey, wait there. Good boy. Well, Scout, come here. I haven't said go yet. Come here. Come on. I think I've got enough of this bridge now. There's not much more I can do with it. It is brilliant. And against this blue sky with the white railings and the occasional people walking over it, it's amazing. More camera club stuff. Here we go. This is perfect shot. Look at the shadows there. That's awesome. Somebody walking right in the middle of this section here will be perfect. Preferably without my dog in it. And it's textbook. I'm going to put my vanishing point right in the middle of the frame. And there's nothing more to explain about this shot. Scout, come here. Come here, good boy. Good boy, good boy. That's a good boy. Big problem trying to keep these clouds in because they're shooting straight into the sun. I can actually see the sun through this shot, so I might, if I wait for a second, I might be in a little bit of shade from the clouds. That's nice. Somebody taking a picture, a little bit of a selfie going on. Yeah, try that with a longer lens, I think. Good boy. Good boy. So I've got several people coming down now, and their question is, can I keep them all in a clean space? Because I've got to get them around the poles. And that works. They're all going to line up. There we go. Good, that worked. We can move on, dog. Good boy. Yes, thank you for keeping out of the way. So this was a quite nice shot. I'm keeping this in focus and letting the background kind of sort itself out. It's going a little bit out of focus. I think I shot this at 2.8, so it wasn't fully wide open, but it was a question of how I deal with the frame. What's important, what's going to make it look good. Because I've got these verticals converging down somewhere in the center of the earth. I ended up just keeping that rail back there at the top of the frame parallel, and I let everything else look after itself. I like this shot. The wheel we have right in the center of the shot, and then all these beautiful parallels going on. Just clipping the horizon in my shot. Our nice steel wheel with a little bit of rust looks nice, with all these lovely parallels going on, very narrow depth of field. Just keeping it very simple, very linear, with this big circle in the middle just to break up the concept. So this trailer's got 3 wheels, and 3 has to be better than 1, but importantly it's an uneven number, and 3's always work quite nicely. So I really like this shot. We've got this this coming right down towards the bottom of the frame, and with my frame, this line here is coming to the top right hand corner of the frame, and we've got all the boulders on the left hand side here going on. So it's nice. It was a nice simple shot. I like the geometry of it. I like the way all these lines are leading away, and then some of them are coming towards me. And I think my shot had this little bit of a corner here and sticking in and that sticking out, and this was all really lovely. This all worked really well. A fitting end to the day, I think. Oh, we got a chap doing some fishing down there. That's gonna get shot for sure. Long lens on the XT5 for this one. Scout found a ball, didn't you? Hey? Is gravity. There's a good boy. Finally, you get some fun. Well, that pretty much wraps up this episode. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. It's been nice to go somewhere different, somewhere I haven't been for decades. And I think there was some nice stuff there. I do worry sometimes that I veer into camera club aesthetics, and that's a little bit troubling. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit hard on myself, I don't know, but I'm not disparaging of camera clubs. They have their purposes, and they're very beneficial to very many amateur photographers, but you know, I've been doing this for 40 years and I really shouldn't be going there, or I'm going to get into so much trouble. Anyway, it's been great. I've enjoyed it, and thank you for coming along with me. It makes it all worthwhile, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.